Hello, my name is Alex Tomas, and I'm the founder of UtilityTRX. When you're looking at various platforms out there, it can be daunting. I mean, some look pretty, others don't, but they look like they do more. And there's so much to making a decision. Let me make it simple for you with TRX. I've been at this for 35 years. We've developed a holistic approach towards managing data and buildings. Again, we've been at this for many years. We've developed software in not only billing and energy analytics, but also the HVAC side. So we know that very well. That's a big distinction. We're not just some company that hired a bunch of programmers or coders in offshore place to create pretty graphs and lead you down a million rabbit trails. That's not what we're about. First of all, we come from a consulting background in doing what you're doing. Okay, so we've developed this so that it's highly efficient and that I'm not spending days and years looking at a bunch of graphs and going to this page and that page. In one view, when you get your monthly bill data and you go to look at it, in one view you could see everything, your spend trends, the anomalies, the site anomalies, where you're off, cost per units, and in one click you could get down to the detail on any data point. Or if I'm looking at, for example, my electricity spend went up 10%, on one click I could see who's behind that, what sites are behind that. That's what we're about. Okay, let me move on. The billing deviation, each month you're going to want to look at billing deviation, and we weather normalize that for you. But not only that, we provide you a weather normalized view and a probable reason for that. And below that, we show you, aside from just month to month deviation, year to year, we're going to provide an optimization analysis. These buildings may not have changed from one year to the next, but are they actually operating optimally with what you've got in that building? Or is there an opportunity to save, and how much is that? That's what we provide you. And that's what you'd be looking at month to month. And this is powerful data so that you can tackle one at a time and work your way down that list, which we have several customers that have made a really big impact doing that. All right, real-time data. We're leading you down a path towards true cost control. Do you have meter data? If you do, and many utilities will provide you, if you're a larger customer, especially with real-time data, well, why not bring that data in and get daily reports showing you deviations and, oh, by the way, optimization opportunities as well. We have all that real-time analytics in-house where you would get that day after month report, and you could see incredible views of data, and then you're not, facing your financial people later asking you why this building went up and why didn't you know about it. Now you would know it with real-time data. But it gets better. All right, so you get to that point, and now you've got to look at the building data. This is where it really gets daunting. Okay, you know that building's inefficient, but you have no idea where to start, and you can never get answers out of your controls. Now you can. Bring that building data in to TRX and Greenpoint, which is our sister company, and we can provide a building fault detection that any layman could look at, read, and see what's going on. Are my software settings off? Are these zones causing the units to run all the time? And you get these reports daily if you want, and you could fine-tune, those areas and make sure they're operating well. Is my equipment operating correctly? Does it look like it's malfunctioning? Is the ventilation good in the area? And that seems like a lot, but it's actually pretty quick, and we've got a nice, easy process for anyone to follow. You can be a property manager, not even an engineer, see that and be able to direct your staff on what to do. Hey, I want this stuff resolved, And that's incredible. That is really a nice feature, but it gets better. Okay, so now you have that, But what about your equipment? Your equipment keeps breaking down, and then you're told that, oh, well, those are old units. They were going to fail anyway, or you're pulling your hair out because it's a fire drill. It doesn't have to be that way anymore. Now you can have equipment diagnostics, real-time diagnostics with TRX and our sister company Greenpoint, because those Greenpoint diagnostics, again, make it easy enough for any person, property manager, layman, to see that something's going on with this unit, it's in peril, and it says that, hey, it looks like refrigerant is low, or whatever it might be. You tell your staff to remedy it, and if they didn't remedy it, you'll know because you'll see the diagnostic after they do their work. That is managing data, and that is managing equipment to its fullest. And oh, by the way, you're not only saving energy, reducing losses and refrigerant into the environment through, because you'll pick those up early, any kind of leaks, but you're also reducing the frequency with which your equipment dies and goes to the dump. Again, that's a carbon savings in and of itself. You will find that when you monitor equipment down to the level that Greenpoint does it, and we have a patent on this, that makes it so simple, that you will extend the life of your equipment dramatically. And I would like to say that you'll double it, but I don't have any studies that show that. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of this equipment dies for various reasons that could have been picked up quickly with Greenpoint diagnostics. That's what we do, and that's what we do differently. There's a lot of companies out there that'll provide you all kinds of reporting and alerts and flags and so forth, but will they get down into the meat of the data like we will? I doubt it. I'm Alex Tomas with UtilityTRX, and also the founder of Greenpoint, and we invite you to talk to us. Fill out a form, send us an email if you like at info@utilitytrx.com or info@greenpoint.me, and talk to us, and we'll do a demo for you and show you what it's all about. But that's what happens is once you start getting into the data and you find out the efficiencies aren't there, a lot of the stops occur at the building data level or even the equipment level. You don't know what to do with it. Now you can do something with it, even as a layman. Thanks for watching.